These are the views we woke up with early in the morning because the ship was arriving to the Dawes Glacier around 6 a.m. And trust me, you don't want to miss this view. The boat made a 180 degrees maneuver to allow both side balconies enjoy the glacier. Check out these views. They are breathtaking. We felt like we were in a winter wonderland. The glacier was huge and gorgeous, with a stunning blue color that popped out from the green and brown landscape. It was so cool to see how it reached the sea and made icebergs when pieces of ice fell off with a loud splash. It was like watching a live show of nature's power and beauty. I also went up to the 16th deck and got to see the glacier when the boat was leaving. It was so cool to see how big and blue it was. I felt like I was in a different world, surrounded by ice and snow. It's one of the most visited glaciers in Alaska. It's a tidewater glacier, which means it ends at the sea and can produce icebergs when chunks of ice break off. The glacier is also home to some wildlife, such as harbor seals, bald eagles, and bears. Hi everyone! Welcome back to Marcap Ventures channel, where we shared our travels with you. Here we are with our visit to Juno, which was the third stop on our 7-night Alaska cruise with Royal Caribbean. Juneau is the capital city of Alaska, but it's not like any other capital city you've ever seen. It's so remote that you can't even drive there. You can only get there by air or sea. How cool is that? Juneau is also surrounded by stunning mountains, glaciers, and forests. And guess what? It has more bald eagles than people. That's right, you can see these majestic birds flying around the city or perching on trees. They are so amazing to watch. After we left Dawes Glacier, it took us about 5 hours to get to Juneau. The views along the way were so peaceful and serene. The water was so calm that the boat barely moved. It was like gliding on a mirror. I felt so relaxed and happy. We decided to have our lunch before we got off the boat, so we could have enough energy for the rest of the day. One of the most amazing things I saw in Alaska was a seaplane taking off from the bay right in front of my balcony. I was lucky enough to capture the whole scene on my camera. You can see the video here. It was so awesome to watch the seaplane getting ready to fly. You can hear the loud noise of the engine as the plane speeds up and creates waves behind it. It was such a cool and unique experience that I will never forget. My son and I enjoyed it so much. It was the first time we saw it real life. There are so many things to do and see in Juneau, but we only had one day to explore, so we had to choose wisely. And boy, we did. We arrived in Juneau after midday and we headed to our excursion, which was a bus tour to Mendenhall Glacier and a salmon hatchery. The bus was late leaving the port, so we missed some time on the glacier and the waterfall. We only had 45 minutes to enjoy the place. We had to get moving fast. We took the Nugget Falls Trail, which is a 2-mile round trip that takes you to a waterfall and a glacier. The trail is easy and flat, so you can do it with kids or strollers. That's what we did with our son, and he loved it.
Oh yeah.
The trail starts at the visitor center, where you can learn more about the glacier. Then it follows the lake, where you can see icebergs and wildlife.
Olor me tiene fascinada.
¿Olor a qué huele? ¿Tú quieres saber los olores?
Es el polen de los pinos florecidos.
El olor de polen a pino florecido.
Sí, algo así, no sé.
Okay.
Más olor a bosque, sí.
Y a humedad.
Sí, pero no se siente tan húmedo.
¿No? Yo lo siento súper húmedo.
Sí, se siente
Tipo-
húmedo. Pero por
Incluso
ejemplo,
se ve súper húmedo porque mira todas
sí, no,
las rocas
por
y
supuesto,
todo está
mami,
húmedo.
eso, por la mañana estaba lloviendo. Pero por ejemplo, el bosque que bajamos ayer, ahí sí estaba mucho más húmedo.
The trail ends at the waterfall, which is huge and powerful. You can also see the glacier from there, which is blue and impressive. Look at this, the waterfall and the glacier. They are so beautiful and impressive. I wish we had more time to spend here. We should have left the bus go and grabbed maybe a taxi or something back to the town. We had plenty of time before the cruise goes off. We recommend it to anyone who wants to see the glacier in Juno. It's one of the best trails for families because it's easy and beautiful. We got back to the bus and headed to the Salmon Hatchery. This is where millions of baby salmon are raised and released into the wild, and you can see them up close and personal. You can also learn a lot about the life cycle of these amazing fish and how they help the environment and the economy. Plus, you can check out some awesome aquariums with over 150 species of marine life, including some that you can touch. Then we went back to the town and walked on the cruise pier. We hopped on the Gold Belt tram, which is this cool gondola that takes you up to the top of Mount Roberts. It was so fun to see the amazing views of the city and the water from the tram. When we got to the top, We were hungry, so we decided to grab a bite at the Timberline restaurant. They had some yummy food and it wasn't too crowded, which was nice.
Yo.
After we ate, we went for a walk on one of the trails around the mountain. We saw some beautiful totem poles that were carved by the native people who live here. They were so colorful and impressive. Did you know that Juneau has a rich history of gold mining? The city was founded in 1880 after two prospectors, Joe Juno and Richard Harris, discovered gold nuggets along Gold Creek. The discovery sparked a gold rush that attracted thousands of miners and settlers to the area. Juneau became the largest producer of gold in Alaska until World War II. That's why you can see some gold mining relics and artifacts around the city.
Encontraste otro totem pole.
We got down and walked a little bit around the town. We saw some shops and souvenirs. We also saw some more bald eagles flying around. That was it for our day in Juneau. It was a lot of fun and we saw some amazing sights. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.